Hey y'all, this is your girl Mika of Mika Divine Spiritual Guidance, here to do an all signs reading, where in this video we'll be looking at who is coming towards you next in love. Keep in mind though that time is fluid in tarot, so these messages could resonate for your past, present, or future. Also in these readings, the roles could be reversed, so please only take the messages that are for you and leave the rest. As you guys know, in today's reading, we'll be going and exploring all signs from Aries all the way to Pisces. So that means this is going to be an exclusive reading to look at every single zodiac sign. Now, many of you guys may be very familiar with your sun sign, but I encourage you to check out your sun, your moon, rising, and Venus sign because there could be some messages in any of those natal chart placements just for you. Now, before we get started, I want to encourage all of you beautiful souls watching live to interact live in the chat. That is one of my favorite things. That's what I do here mostly, is go live to be able to interact with you beautiful souls, so it doesn't feel like I'm just talking to the camera. I'm talking to my phone by myself. So big shout out to all of the beautiful souls here. I see that we have Miss Genesis. Hey Genesis, good to see you, love. She says, hey Mika, that color looks good on you. Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. We have Yvonne. Hey, hey. She says, good evening. Good evening. And God bless. God bless to you too. Many blessings. Now, and we got Miss Cassandra too. Hey, Cassandra. Good to see you, girl. Yeah. And other beautiful souls watching in the background. If you are not a member of the channel, like Genesis and Cassandra, go ahead and hit the join button, because with my Soul Tribe membership, I will be launching a new series. For those of you that don't know, I am a certified dating coach. And so I will be launching a single and ready series. It's going to be super dope, where we're going to be exploring all the tips and tricks needed for you to get yourself out there and find your perfect match. So I'm super excited about this opportunity to connect to those exclusive members of the channel to help them navigate through their single love life. And of course, being a member of the channel includes a lot of other perks. By joining, you get a complimentary reading from your girl, and you get 10% off any purchase on my website. You also get to have exclusive videos, such as those that we'll be launching this weekend. And of course, exclusive all signs readings that I do regularly. And sometimes I'll throw in some free personal readings for my members. So it's such a great opportunity for you to get the messages if you haven't checked it out yet. And more information on what's included can be found again by clicking on that join button. Okay, without further ado, guys, we're going to go again from Aries all the way to Pisces. For those that always jump on and be like, what sign are we on? Have you done this sign? Have you done that sign? We're going from Aries to Pisces. So first starting off with Aries, okay? I'll keep you guys updated in the chat. Hey, hey Bass, Felicia, hey. Getting ready for Mighty Mighty Leo, I see, Felicia. Good to see you, girl. Hey, Amy. We got Miss Janae in the building. Hey, boo. Good to see everybody here. All right, let's go ahead and get started. Now, disclaimer before I begin the reading, I just want to let everybody know that the person coming towards you doesn't necessarily mean new. Let's be clear, because some of y'all going to be like, I don't want to hear about the past person. Well, it's just whoever energetically is coming to you. And this is a general reading, so there are no particular signs. I'm sorry. It is particular signs. This is a general reading, so it may or may not resonate with your story. That's what you guys need to know. And it's always encouraged to check out your sun, moon, rising, or Venus sign. I just want to throw that out there because some of y'all be tripping. Y'all need to calm down. Just giving a heads up already. I already know how it goes. Hey, When Love Heals. Hey, Frankie. Hola. Cassandra says, Mika, can you go live on Google? All the tribe members coming together for a coaching interaction session. Yeah, I can schedule one. I can do something like that. Yeah, that would be fun. Like a video call type thing. Yeah. So I'll do something like that. It probably won't be this month. It'll probably be another time because I'm going to try to push the content out. But yeah, I can do something like that. I thought about doing something like that actually. Maybe we can do something at the end of the series when I'm done like putting the content out, and we can have a discussion and like a Q&A session about the series. That would be actually pretty cool for those that are single and ready, and we can have a powwow. So yeah. All right. Let's do Aries, y'all. Let's do Aries. Aries. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Aries. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Who is coming towards Aries next in love and romance? We have the Seven of Cups. We have the Five of Swords. And we have the Judgment. Underneath the deck, we have the Six of Cups in the reverse and the Six of Pentacles in the reverse. So this is someone that's sure about you, okay? This could be someone who has had their chance at exploring many different options, but when it comes to you, they know they want you, okay, Aries? This feels like someone new, right? This feels like someone new that's been in the dating scene, trying to get to know different people. They could be a water sign, a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, or an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. It doesn't have to be, but this could definitely be a big part of this person's sun, moon, rising, or Venus sign of their natal chart. Now, as far as options, when they meet you, they're going to be like, oh yeah, that's who I want to be with. They are someone who has a history though. They have a traumatic past, so they may have a story to tell you about something that they went through in past relationships and connections. But when it comes to you, like they're already beginning to fantasize about the future that you guys can share with each other. And I'm getting a heavy energy of facing their fears. This is someone saying, yeah, I'm ready to face my fears. I'm ready to just lock this down. Like this is someone I feel that is a little stressed about commitment, but I think they're ready. They're ready to, you know, explore and see where things go with you. Yeah. Now you, Aries, I feel like you're someone who's going to really struggle with this. I think you have been someone who has definitely been comfortable with your singlehood, right? Comfortable with your own missions, goals, things. You know, you've been in your own space, your own world. And so inviting this new energy into your life is going to be a bit of a challenge. That's what I'm seeing here. But I think you're willing to explore it and just kind of see what happens. And as far as being alone, I think you're tired of being alone. I think you're like, okay, I'm ready to see if this can be something. What is this person's true feelings for Aries? We have the Star and the Two of Pentacles. So they feel like, you know, there's a possibility that you could be a real dream come true. And I say it's a possibility. Why the Two of Pentacles? Because this person has their doubts. They've been through a lot. So they're just going to kind of, you know, keep hope alive, but be very mindful. This is someone who likes their singlehood as well. So they're going to just see where you guys stand. What about Aries? What does Aries want with this person? You don't know. Two of Swords. Like I said, you're just trying to see. Yeah, you don't know. You don't know if you're over your ex or if you're ready to move forward. I say this. Just take your time. Just take your time. I think you and this person need that. to build up the confidence and establish a meaningful relationship. I'm not getting someone that has bad intentions. And I'm not getting someone that wants to hurt you or be toxic, but I am getting someone that is definitely really trying their best to get to know you and kind of make their decision based on that. And I think that's quite fair because I think that's where you stand too. All right, that is the message I have for Aries, or who's coming towards you. Sounds promising and it sounds good and positive. So there you go. For those that are here live, welcome, welcome. Don't forget to like the video. Show your girls some love and support. If you're new here, welcome. Don't forget to subscribe. If you guys noticed, I have a fancy golden deck. This is my deck that I sell on my website, MikaDivineSpiritualGuidance.com. If you would like to own a waterproof golden deck that is autographed from your favorite tarot reader, all you got to do is visit my website, MikaDivineSpiritualGuidance.com. I'm going to go ahead and put the link into the chat for those that are interested. And of course, on my website, you'll see I also do provide personal readings. So if you guys would like to have a personal reading session with me, holla at your girl. I'm always here to help. Let's keep this train going. We got Taurus next. Miriam says, hey Mika, I love the deck. Thank you. Yeah, so if you purchase the deck, it includes the deck. It also includes my autograph with a message. I bless the deck for you, of course, to make sure that, you know, it's sending all positive vibes and energy. And then you also get a bonus gift for me, which includes a cheat sheet for those that are beginners that need to kind of learn the different tarot cards. So it's great. It's a great opportunity for you to really get started. And for those that are tarot fans or tarot readers, it's a great collection piece, right? Because it's waterproof. And it's, you know, like a conversation piece. I like it. So yeah, there you go. Let's do this, Taurus. Antonio, you want me to do your reading? Sure. I can't do any readings on this live, Antonio, right now. But if you would like to book a reading, that's the link right there for you to book a session with me. All right. Thank you so much for your interest. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Taurus. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Hey, Lisa. Who is coming towards Taurus next in love and romance? We have the Eight of Wands in the reverse, the Queen of Wands, the Devil in the reverse. Underneath the deck, we have the Nine of Cups and the Three of Wands in the reverse. So this is someone that is, I'm getting playing a lot of head games and mind games. They've been taking a very long time to take action towards you. And I think this is someone too, like, wanting to see you be the one to chase. That's why they haven't done this. So after a while, this person may actually realize that you're someone who is a true, you know, a true divine match, or someone that makes them feel happy or make them feel good. And by holding back from you, Taurus, are actually breaking their own heart. So the pressure and the stress is going to get the most of them, and they're going to want to reach out. But there has been a long period of time, Taurus, that you and this person have not talked. So their plan kind of backfired. It actually ended up hurting themselves because they miss you deeply. They can't stop thinking about the memories you guys shared. Some of you guys could have been married to this person or in a committed relationship. Or this person could have been married or in another relationship with someone that they're trying to detach from, and you were the third party. Because you are showing up as a Queen of Wands. So this person could be with someone else right now, Taurus, or entertaining someone else behind your back that they're trying to detach from, that's being very harsh with them, according to them, because it's becoming a bit toxic, this relationship. So this is where they want to kind of like spin the block and talk to you. What I'm noticing about this person is they're okay as long as they're in the company of other people's company, meaning they've got to have other people's energy around them at all times. So when you guys were separated or apart, this person was still thinking about you, but trying their best to work on this other connection. But it doesn't look like it's working out very well. There's a strong possibility, Taurus, that you want to, fix and repair the relationship, but it's coming from an emotional codependent space. I think you really want to feel loved, but you may be struggling with trusting them with your heart. So this person does know you well. They look at you as someone that does feel a lot of deep emotion and passion for them. And that's why they may have thought that you would chase them or that you would be there, only to find out it didn't work out that way. So they're coming to Taurus. Why? With the Ace of Wands, that speaks of a lot of sexual energy, a lot of sexual frustration. This person is needing a release. Okay. Very passionately wanting to hook up with you, but that's pretty much it. So be careful with this energy, Taurus. This person is not trying to build a real relationship. They're not trying to build anything serious. If you're a cross watcher, a Taurus could have done this to you. Always in these readings, the roles could be reversed. But I will say this. They don't mean anything good. This is someone that, like I say, they like the company of others. And I think this third party has had enough of their crap, enough of their toxic behavior, toxic connections that they have on the side. Some of you guys know that you were the side piece, or maybe you were the main woman, and and they had someone else. I'm getting there was a lot of people going on in this in this cycle here. All right. Yeah, Sky says, yep, he can stay blocked. So yeah, I feel like there is still emotions, because for a lot of you Tauruses, I think you were really falling for the lies and the things that this person was telling you. And the only reason why they're reaching out is for that reason. Yeah, that's the only reason. And also because you may also be someone that is a stable option. You're coming across as a King of Pentacles. So a lot of you Tauruses, no matter the gender, male or female, you can definitely be somebody that's very stable and very generous. You did a lot for this person, and you definitely probably feel taken advantage of. So be careful. Is there anybody new coming toward Taurus' spirit? We have the Hierophant in the reverse and the Moon in the reverse. Underneath the deck, we have the Page of Swords in the reverse. I don't think necessarily you guys are really ready for a relationship. If you are going to be dating, you're going to tell yourself you are, but you're still healing. There's a lot of Tauruses that are watching that still are on this journey internally, healing from this very toxic cycle. But this person hasn't reached their limit. They're coming back, and they're coming back to play more games. Be careful, all right? Not good. Yep. Deborah says, that sounds just like him, and I'm out his door, man. Thank you for this message, Mika. You're very welcome. This person could be a Capricorn, an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I'm also getting Capricorn or Taurus, a lot of fire, a lot of earth energy here. And Libra and Aquarius. All right. So if that's your story, let me know. Next, we're going to go to Gemini. Gemini. We have any Geminis here? If you're just now joining us, we are already the third sign in. We've already done Aries and Taurus. Let's see what we have for Gemini. So we have Sky, who is a Gemini sun. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Gemini. Sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. What is the current energies surrounding Gemini? And the person that is going to be coming towards Gemini next in love and romance. We have Justice, the Moon, the Wheel of Fortune. Underneath the deck, we have the Seven of Wands in the reverse and the Four of Swords. So this is someone that's coming in with good intentions. This is all great energy, Gemini. I love this person's energy and vibe. They're like all about being fair, being kind, hoping for the best. I'm getting this is like somebody that's very optimistic and very positive thinking, forward thinking about the future that you and them can share together. I love their energy. However, underneath the deck with the Seven of Wands and the Four of Swords, that's the thing. This person's always thinking. They're always contemplating. They're always having their mind spiral. This can be a fellow air sign, Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. They can also be a Pisces, a Scorpio, a Taurus, or a Leo. Tell me about the Justice for this person's energy, Spirit. Yeah, they want to make sure that whatever they can do to avoid a disaster is what they focus on. Because this is someone that's like serious with the Hierophant. This is someone that's more traditional. They want marriage. They want commitment. They don't want to play games. They also want you to have a clear mind. And they want you to know like their intentions are pure. That's what they want. But make no mistake, this is somebody that's going to be thinking a lot and taking their time. And again, more air sign energy, processing everything that's occurring between you two. On the contrary, Gemini, it seems as if you are still healing. And this is possibly why this person is going to really struggle gaining clarity that you feel the same. Whatever you went through, Gemini, in your past cycle, You can't let that consume you for your next. Whatever you experience with that last person, this person is not that. Many of you Geminis that are watching experienced betrayal, backstabbing, toxic, right? And the very first thing that goes through your mind is, oh yeah, I already know how this is going to go. I already know this person's going to hurt me. This person is going to do the same thing my ex did to me. I know it. I know it. I'm just going to emotionally close off. Yeah. Like, there's no point. I already know it. Let's see. What is this person's intentions with Gemini spirit? Seven of Swords in the reverse and the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. Clarifying the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, we have the Queen of Wands in reverse. If you're not careful, this person may let you get away. It's your insecurities that's going to trigger this person. They're going to become insecure. And they're going to feel like, well, I tried. But this relationship isn't going anywhere. So you have the power, Gemini. You are the gatekeeper. You determine how well or how bad this goes. What advice do you have for Gemini with this spirit? Drop your guard, surrender, and be open. But that's for those that are ready to receive love. If you still feel broken down and you still feel wounded and hurt and you're not able to trust others, don't date. Do not, because you're going to end up breaking this person's heart if you do, when you're not ready. All right. So that's what I have for you. Let me know if it resonates. Spiritual Buddha says, think I'm going to need to buy that golden deck, Mika. I really want to learn more about myself. Awesome. Well, like I say, this deck is available for purchase on my website, guys, and it is going to be autographed by your favorite tarot reader, and it's going to also include a cheat sheet for you to be able to use to help you learn the different cards. And as a bonus, I'm going to bless the deck for you, sending all positive energy to make sure it is blessed and protected. And it's going to include a special note for me as a keepsake. So thank you to all of those interested in purchasing. The link to purchase that is in the description box below, always in every video, if you can't get it today. But if you're interested in purchasing it now, that's where it is. All right. Cancers are next. Hey, Maya. How you doing? Janae says, looking beautiful. Thank you, Janae. I appreciate it. You're so sweet. Thank you. All right, my Cancers. Hey, Mela. Let's see what we got today, Cancers. Hey, Fire Leo. Fire Leo Sag. Hello. Welcome. Sky says it's a pretty color on me, by the way. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. This old thing, y'all, is actually a little big on me now that I've lost some weight, but I still wear it every now and then. I think it is pretty. Very pretty color. I do really good with colors as far as like how it looks with my skin complexion, but I love to wear dark colors. So when I started dating years ago after my divorce, I told myself I got to branch out. I got to wear more colors, because colors, if you guys don't know, ladies, it does give you a sense of, it just makes you look brighter. It makes you look single and ready. But it also, if it's a really bright color, like a red or like an orange, it makes like a guy look, you know, so that's kind of a tip. And also for singles that are ready to mingle, I'm going to be starting a series this weekend for Single and Ready on my members only portion of the channel. So if you're not a member yet, you're going to miss out on this exciting series that I'm going to be doing. I want you guys to check it out. So hit that join button, join our channel membership. It's only $9.99. You love purple? Yeah, purple is a dope color. Yeah, Sky, I agree. Colors can change your energy. And I'll tell you what also changes your energy too is a smile and being positive. So if you want to be even more attractive, smiling and, you know, being confident is sexy. Smiling and being confident is sexy. But I do love my dark colors. Love my dark colors. Okay, let's do this, Cancer. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Who is coming towards Cancer next in love and romance? We have the Moon in the reverse. The Five of Cups. Strength. Underneath the deck, we have the Queen of Pentacles as well as the Five of Wands with the Page of Swords. Okay. So this is someone I feel that's had a lot of time to process, think through, understand your worth and value. Okay. However, this is someone who has disappointed you. And I'm getting this isn't the first time. This is someone who has disappointed you countless times. And, you know, they've done so much internal fighting with themselves. And this fight is, I'm not going to speak to Cancer. I'm not going to apologize. I'm not going to say anything, but that's not what they want to do. This is somebody, Cancer, who wants to talk to you, who wants to face you, but I don't want to, right? So eventually with the Moon in the reverse, they're going to face their fears and they're going to reach out to you. But I think this is also someone that knows you're single. And that's what was making them panic. They're like, I've got to say something to Cancer because Cancer's over here single, self-sufficient, got it going on. They may even notice you're not desperate for them like you used to be. According to them, I don't want to hear y'all Cancers complaining in the comments. But there was a lot of you Cancers that would take this person back. So according to this person, it kind of boosted this person's ego and stroked it and made them feel like, oh yeah, Cancer can't do nothing without me. Cancer gonna need me. And Cancer like, really, Mika? Yeah, really, that's what this person's saying. However, you're moving different. You're moving different. And I think it has a lot to do with the disappointment. You expected more from this person and they just held back and did nothing. So it's taken a lot. And when I tell you it's taking a lot of strength, I'm feeling exhausted getting it out. That's how your person feels. It's like they're exhausted to even say how they really feel. Exhausted to say, hey, Cancer, how you been? Is it really that hard though? You know what I'm saying? My Cancer friends, is it really that hard though? Yes, for them it's that hard because ego. They play themselves. They hurt themselves. They're hurting themselves. but they want a reconciliation. Now, here's the problem. We got 3 of Cups. So let's see what that's about. Yeah, there's definitely some competition. That can be another factor, and that's a whole nother thing that's going on in the background with this person. And that's why they may be coming back to you and reaching out to you, because things don't seem to be going very well with this other situation going on. Yeah. So what does that mean? Like, what does that mean for Cancer then? That means that this person kind of feels like they betrayed themselves by settling with this third party or pursuing something else versus coming towards you. They look at you, Cancer, as being a more valuable option, a more practical option, somebody that they still have a lot of emotions for, and they feel like dating you, being with you romantically, it brings a lot of good fortune and happiness and joy and good luck. But there's something about a third factor, family, friends, karmic. There's somebody else in the background that is like interfering from you guys setting off into the sunset together. Can you tell me a little bit about what the issue is with the third party spirit this person's having? I think the issue with your person, and you may agree with me, Cancer, tell me if this is your story. The issue with this person is they're very immature. They don't know if they're coming or going. They just kind of like show up and go with the flow. So no matter the gender, Page of Wands in reverse, this is a go with the flow type of guy, a go with the flow type of girl. And then they don't think it through. They just kind of show up and be like, oh, dang, homie. Dang, homie, I shouldn't have did that. Dang, homie, I should have picked Cancer. Okay. So they're in regret. No, you're in regret. Excuse me. You're in regret that you even wasted your time. Yeah. And you're just like, I'm over it, Mika. Over. And it's heartbreaking at the end of the day. It's not like you didn't love this person, but you didn't feel prioritized. You didn't feel valued. You didn't feel like you were chosen, right? But you chose them. So it's heartbreaking that, oh, when it's convenient for them, they want to holler at you. When it's convenient for them, they want to just be like, oops, my bad. Hey, Cancer. Absolutely not. So friends, family, third parties, whoever the third factor is, that was the priority. And that's very sad when you guys are supposed to be together. So is there anybody else? Because nobody got time for this. Is there anybody else coming towards Cancer? We got 3 of Pentacles. And the Emperor in reverse. No, it's still that same fool. Emperor in reverse. The controlling person that's trying to make sure everybody get along. Because they're not going to change. And they just expect you to go with it. Like, I'm not going to change what I got going on. So, I mean, if you want to be with me, then you're going to have to accept my family. You're going to have to accept my friends. You're going to have to accept what I got going on. You're going to have to accept these hoes. Some of them, it could be a spouse, whoever. Whoever that third person, you're going to have to accept the Cancer. This is how it's going to go. Can you tell me why nobody else is coming toward my Cancer friend, Spirit? Is there a blockage or something? King of Swords and Temperance. Because I think there is a lot of unpacking that has to be done with this situation. You got to clear your mind, your energy, the soul tie from this. This person keeps you confused. They keep you stuck. They keep you in lost in the sauce. And your mind's going like this. At this point, you probably like an air sign, like me. I'm an Aquarius. You probably, your mind like, that's how an Aquarius mind is. Aqua gang, where you at? Aqua gang. Don't it be like that sometimes? It's like, what in the world's going on? Because this person is trying to confuse you and keep you wrapped up in this karmic cycle to gain control. Are you going to let them control you? Or are you going to control your life? Get control back in your life and say, absolutely not. You not controlling no damn body. Block. Block. Wisdom. Over time. Wisdom and clarity, because King of Swords also signifies clarity and wisdom over time with Temperance. I think you'll begin to see this entire thing, Cancer, for what it is instead of what you want it to be. Be patient with yourself. No need to rush, love. I think you guys need a little bit more healing to do. That's why Spirit is kind of blocking your forever person coming in, because you're just not ready for it yet. All right. This person could be a Leo, an Aries, a Sagittarius. I'm also getting Pisces. Cancer. Scorpio, Taurus. Leo, Aquarius. I already said Leo already. All right, that's what I got. Let me know if it resonates. You're welcome. A lot of y'all saying thank you. You're welcome. You're welcome. Chash, what's that say? Sash says resonates to the T. There it is. Whoop, there it is. Wonderful reading, Mika. Thank you so much, Bass. I appreciate it. Thank you. Y'all hit the like button. Be sure it means nothing if you don't hit that like button. So if you haven't done it already, please do so. All of you that has hit like button, I pray for abundance, blessings, good positive energy, good vibration, only good love coming your way for the rest of 2026. We blocking and deleting in 2026. We blocking and deleting the toxicity. We're removing all that toxicity out of our life, and we're inviting only love and positive energy in. And it starts with loving ourselves, honoring ourselves, and knowing that we deserve only the best. Amen. Amen. All right, let's do this, Leo. Leo, Leo. Amen, amen. Yes, yes. I'm right there with y'all. Your girl is single too. We blocking and deleting in 2026. We blocking and deleting the toxicity. All right. Speaking of blocking and deleting, we got the mighty, mighty Leo. Because when they ready to block, they ready to delete. Because they are a fixed sign. They are a fixed sign. When they say it's over, baby, block and delete. And that goes for my other fixed signs. My Aqua gang out there, my Scorpios, and my Tauruses. Period. Blocking and deleting. And releasing. And let me say, Being single is not a curse. I get tired of a lot of people feeling like, I gotta have somebody. I mean, it just may not be your season. It may be a season of self-discovery, self-empowerment, getting a sense of security and stability in your own life. So that way the right person can come to you at the right time. A lot of us ain't got our stuff together. So we don't even need to be dating. You got to have a healthy mental, healthy spiritual, healthy physical. You got to be single and ready. You got to be single and ready. And if you're not ready, it's not over. You just keep working on yourself. Stack your coin. Get into your nutrition, get into your word, you know, get into your spirituality, get into your, your looks, whatever you need to do to make yourself feel so good. So that way, when someone comes in and you know they're really not for you, guess what? You're going to be good regardless. If they here, okay, great. They're a bonus. If not, you're good. You good. We good. We good. We blocking and deleting in 2026. We good. Yeah. So it's not a bad thing. I just wanted to put that out there because I get a lot of clients that I feel are scared. They have this big fear of being alone. And really, we're not alone. We're not. We have God. You got your girl. You got your family. Your friends. Some of you got your kids, right? You have so much to keep you going that regardless if that man or woman is in your life, you're going to be okay. You're going to be all right. World is not over. It's not over. It hurts. It sucks. It's pain. Love is hard. And that's why you've got to choose wisely, because it is pain and it is hard when it's not the right match. So that's why I say there's no rush. You got to really educate yourself and be aware and know who you are and what you truly want. So that way you're not settling. All right, here we go, Leos. I do it every time. I feel like every time I get to the Leo sign, I start rambling. Sorry, Leo. Thank you guys so much for the likes. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. For those that are just now joining us and want your own golden tarot deck that we're featuring on this live tonight, you can purchase it on my website, MikaDivineSpiritualGuidance.com. It'll include a deck autograph with a special note from your girl and a cheat sheet to learn all the different cards. All right, let's get started, y'all, Leo. Kelly, she said she's working on learning that. Yeah, learning about yourself, what you want. That's a good thing. Yep. Rob says we need to hear it. Yeah, we need to. I got to hear it too for myself. No, I know better. But, you know, we got to really think about that. It's an important thing. It's tough out here, y'all. Dating is hard. It's not like it used to be. These fools out here scamming. These fools out here trying to have a come up. They're going to finesse you. No matter the gender, male or female. So you got to be ready for the foolery. And some people are not ready for that. Some people will literally be all up in a toxic cycle and be finessed. Be finessed. And I want that for you. I want that for you. All right, Leos, for the 1,000th time, let's start your reading. Y'all be sure to like the video. Show your girl some love and support. Leos, mighty Leos, where you at? Frankie, hey boo. Hey Sonia. Spirit, tell me a little bit about mighty Leos. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Who is coming towards Leos next in love? Six of Swords in the reverse. The World in the reverse. Three of Wands in the reverse. Underneath the deck, Six of Wands in the reverse and the Ten of Cups in the reverse. Beware. This is someone thinking about coming back to fix and repair things with you. Now, I'll tell you this. They got the nerve after what they've put you through. They know they haven't been the best partner, and they know that they have disappointed you and let you down. But before you click off, Leo, hear me, because we're going to see if someone else is coming soon. But let's get this foolery out the way. All right. All right. So it's the ego for me. This person really feels like they got what it takes to convince you, right? To convince you that you guys can work things out. You know, they got enough swag. They got enough gift of gab. I'm also noticing that this person has been waiting to hear from you. That's how much ego this person's leaning in on. They also believe they know you well. They know the right words to say to get you back. That's what they would say. They're like, I already know what to tell Leo. I got good game. It's only going to take this right little statement, this right little act to get Leo to drop his or her guard so they can drop them draws. Yeah. Their words, not mine. So what you're dealing with is a case of someone that just knows that they got you wrapped up around their finger. But what happened was when they thought that just by like keeping their distance from you, you would chase them. I don't think that happened. According to this, I feel like there has been a disconnect or distance between you two, and they want to close that distance between you two. They also want to fix and repair the relationship. I think there has been like a divorce, a separation, a breakup that they feel like we had a disagreement, but it ain't over. It ain't over yet. It's not over, Leo. I just needed a break. How many times has this person left you and come back? Too many times, right? Oh, player from the Himalaya. Player. Tell me more about this King of Wands in reverse, Spirit. Yeah, this is a big hoe. This person laying it low, spreading it wide. You know I'm going to tell it. So when they're not with you, they laying it down for the community. Well, then why are they coming back? Because nobody wants their old nasty thing. Nobody, what? This person likes a challenge. It turns them on. They're like, oh yeah, Leo think they got me figured out. Okay. All right. Yeah. Yeah. This person's crazy, y'all. What's wrong with them? It kind of whips this person into shape, and it makes them feel like they got to work even harder, but they kind of low key like that. They like, yeah, okay. Leo got a little heart. Okay, Leo try to put me to work. All right, all right. It's like what? That's where they are with it, y'all. Because you're moving differently, and it's kind of like motivating them to want to like beat you at this game even more. You're avoiding this person at all costs. You've given and invested way too much. With the Queen of Pentacles, many of you Leos watching are very loyal, very giving, was very generous in this relationship. Like you overgave, overextended, overinvested, and that's no more. And actually, it's benefited you in so many different ways. Because as a Nine of Pentacles, you are doing just fine without this fool. If anything, letting this person back is going to interfere with your own abundance and sense of security and stability in your life. You don't need someone that's going to keep taking, someone who's going to jeopardize your sense of independence and security. And that's what this person does. And they play too many damn games. I'm sorry for cussing Leo, but I'm tired of them. I'm tired of them already. I'm tired. Is anybody else coming towards? Is there anybody else coming towards Leos? Judgment. And the Six of Wands and the Nine of Wands in reverse. All right. So you've decided to kind of give up on love a little bit. Leo. No, you're giving up on love. You swerving on these hoes. Somebody trying to be like, hey, Leo. You like, what they want. Leo. I mean, you be like, well, I am a Leo. I mean, I know I'm cute or whatever. Or I know I'm looking good, but I'm good. I'm good on you. I'm good on love. Is that you? Is that you, Leo? And it has a lot to do with this person right here. Like they keep messing up your vibe. Like you're trying to like focus on your goals, your stability, you're on a healing journey. And then here come this hoe swerving on through, trying to disrupt your peace. And it's like, absolutely not. But let's be honest. Let's be honest. Y'all kind of low key, just a smidge, just a little bit. It kind of made you smile, or it will make you smile when you hear from this person. You'll be like, yeah, I knew they were going to reach out to me. But, that's about it. But you tired of it. Yeah. And it's going to take a lot of strength to tame the beast. Because I feel like when you're with this person, there's a lot of passion. You guys share. But this is a soul tie. This is like a passionate sexual connection versus real, true, genuine love. This person is incapable of giving you that. Some of y'all may need to hear that. Leo, this is not love. So you can't compare next people coming into your life to this person, because this person's a hoe. Ah, boy. I'm sorry, Leos. I'm exhausted. I got to get out of this energy. This person could be a Libra, an Aquarius, a Gemini, a lot of fire, Aries, Leo, Sag. They could be a fixed sign such as yourself, a Leo, a Scorpio, Taurus, Aquarius. Let me know if it resonates. A lot of air, a lot of fire. Fire, fire. Exotic says, you're an amazing reader. Thank you so much. Don't forget to subscribe, Exotic. And all the beautiful souls here that are new. Welcome. I'm so glad you guys are here. I am. I'm the real deal. If you haven't checked me out, welcome. And we're family here. Virgos are next. Alicia says, resonates. Somebody said, Mika, your facial expressions. Girl, you know I'm an Aquarius. I cannot fix my face. If I see some foolery, I'm be like, say what now? And for those that don't know, by trade, I am a teacher and I teach high school. And so when the kids be saying some crazy stuff, I be giving them that look like, and they be like, oh, my bad, my bad, my bad. Yeah, they already know. I ain't got to say nothing. I just hit them with it. Or if they say something real slick, I be like, oh, my bad, my bad. I mean to. Because I can't fix my face. Because what I really want to say, I can't say. So I'm used to being a filter. Because what I really want to say in some of these readings, I can't say because they're going to shut down my channel. They're going to shut down the channel. But like I said, they a hoe. You see it. You see it, Leo. That's all you need to know. They for the community. Phoenix says, you're an Aquarius, but I don't know why I feel you have earth energy. I guess I got some, but I'm mostly air. I'm mostly air and water, I think, mostly in my chart. I don't have a lot of earth, but I do have some earth in there. Which you're picking up on the professionalism. I am a professional, but a lot of times feminine Aquariuses tend to have a very good business mindset and be very like goal oriented and business driven. So that's why you're probably picking up earth. But think about any female Aquarius, like Oprah is a good example. She's a female Aquarius. Female Aquariuses are very like business and they're very articulate and good with their words. Like think of Oprah. She's a female Aquarius. Like they're very business. I think Megan Thee Stallion is a Aquarius, I think. But those are good examples of female Aquariuses that are like, you would swear they're earth sign, but they're not. But they're like, if you want to know like an Aquarius, they're going to be about their bag. But at the same time, we're like down to earth. We're really chill and down to earth. And real, we just chill, but we're not money hungry either. Like, I don't know. We're just about goals. We're really not about the money. Earth signs to me are about material and money. Aquariuses are not really about money. We're more so about goals, like having something to do. Like Aquarius get bored. So literally when I created this channel, it was like a hobby, something fun for me to do. Like all the money that I acquire on the channel, most of it, I use it to like pump it back into running my website, buying equipment, doing things like that. I barely touch my money that I earn from the channel and from my website. And I just kind of treat it kind of like another savings account, but I'm not a big like, oh, I got to do this to make money. It's just, we be bored, but like, shoot, something to do. And I have fun doing it. So, yep. Janae says so true. And it is true. And I think Oprah was the same way. When she decided to pursue her career, it was a hobby really. And it's something she was passionate about. And I think even now, like, she's not in it for the money. Like, I think it's genuinely, she's just good at it. And that's the thing about Aquariuses. Aquariuses are very, very smart and very resourceful and very intellectual. And I think like is really just mostly for us about passion and goals and having a good time and helping people. Like, we're humanitarians. We just like to do that stuff. And it's like, oh, we get paid doing it too? Okay, great. That's why I can't stand a man talking about Aquarius be trying to just give me for my money. Absolutely not. Wrong sign. Nope. We are not the gold diggers of the zodiac. We are far from it. A lot of times we be trying to save the homeless. We be a whole homeless shelter. Some of us, Aquariuses. Am I lying, Aquarius? I ain't lying. We'll go broke trying to help other folks. It's true. Janae's Aquarius, and she says, I have 2 businesses and I'm an instructor at a beautiful school. So yes, we definitely like to keep busy. It's just who we are. But it's what she's passionate about, but she's not doing it for the money. It's just like, we just need something to do. Aquariuses hate idle time. So if you ever date an Aquarius, it's really just like, we need something to do. Like, if you're not entertaining me, I'm bored and I'm moving on. Block. And all my friends say, you good for blocking folks? Sure am. Block. Yep. All right. Virgos are next. And I talk a lot about Aquarius because I'm an Aquarius sun and Venus. So I have a lot of Aquarius in my chart. So if you ever want to know anything about Aquarius, I can tell you. Yeah. I am very alien. Very much. And so, like I've made some confessions to my soul tribe about this channel and days when I really don't feel like doing it, and y'all probably wouldn't tell. Some of y'all can pick up on it because y'all be like, Mika, you need to get some rest. You know. So, but I get so goal oriented and I get so passionate about it. And even my grandmother the other day, she was just like, you really need to like chill and rest. And I said, I know. She's like, you always do that. Like, you see things through. You say you're going to do something even if you're super tired. And so I'm really learning how to honor myself and my health because I am getting older and I do need, moments of rest. So I do sometimes. I sleep sometimes. But sleep, what is that? I know, Miss Frankie. I know. I got to listen to Grandma. So I kept a big secret from my grandmother about my channel, and I recently revealed it to her, and I said, guess what? I have a channel. And she's like, wow. And she's like, can I see? I said, sure. She watched it the other day, and she was like, damn, you're good. I was like, yeah, I'm good. And so she was like really into it, and she was like, okay, all right. You got something going. But the life of a tarot reader, really, we're not in it to be famous. Most of us that are genuinely doing this, we're in it to really just help people. And a lot of times what you guys don't realize, being a tarot reader, it kind of helps us, tap more into our spirituality, being more connected to the divine. But also sometimes the messages, we learn something from it, And so it's just been that journey for me. But I ain't going nowhere. I'm gonna be here with y'all. So y'all gonna get sick of me. Here we go, Virgos. Amy says, you have beautiful energy. Thank you, boo. I appreciate it. Frankie says, you are a blessing for having her still, amigo. I know. And she's like my second mom. I lived with her from the time I was 13, 14 years old. She raised me during that time, my high school years. So she has a very special place in my heart. She's like my second mom. But yeah, like I kept this secret from her. And she was like, why didn't you tell me? And she's an Aquarius, by the way, too. She's like, you could have told me that. I said, I know you're an Aquarius and you don't care for real, but I'm just saying. You probably would have been like, devil worshiper. She was like, nah. But that's the cool thing about Aquariuses. Aquariuses are really dope, open-minded people. So, yeah. All right, y'all. Let's do this, Virgo. I'm sorry, Virgo. Virgo like, come on, Mika. Can we just get to the reading? I got got things to do. All right. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Virgo. Let me go ahead and start the Virgo reading because y'all got to go to work. See, on your days off, I think Virgos really don't be having days off, but I'm just saying. Y'all be planning for the next week. I'm just joking. Here we go. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Virgo. Virgo's sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. Who is coming towards Virgo next in love and romance? We have the Nine of Swords in the reverse. The Hangman. The Two of Pentacles. Underneath the deck, we have the Six of Wands in the reverse and the Nine of Wands in the reverse. This feels like somebody that really wants forgiveness. I'm getting the word forgiveness. They're really struggling though, seeing things from your perspective though. Like, I don't know why I'm getting there have been conversations, expectations, or things you may have told this person from what you need to see from them. This definitely feels like a past person that isn't getting much attention from you. And at the same time, they really struggle doing all the things necessary to fix and repair this. So at the end of the day, they can't win. If they don't talk to you and do anything about this, they're going to lose you for good. If they do something about it but still come in the same energy, they're going to lose you. Okay? That's kind of how they feel. They just kind of feel like, but it's just so hard. It's just so hard to see things from your perspective, I guess, is what they're struggling with. So they don't know if it's worth the investment, especially considering this is someone who has options. And until they make a final decision, I feel like this is someone who would be interested in communicating with you, flirting, getting a temperature check, just to see where things could go. Tell me more about this Page of Cups that nobody got time for. Temperance. Yeah, they need time. They need more time to figure out where this thing could go. Like, they want to make sure you guys are at peace. You guys are good. There's no issues. Okay, what does this person want? I ain't got time for this. This is really irritating me, Virgo. I don't know about you, but this person's irritating. Like, I'm just like, want to just cuss them out. I don't know why. I don't know who this is, but I really want to just, like punch them in the throat. What do they want? Eight of Swords in the reverse and the Fool in the reverse. Okay, to make it make sense, because I know you don't even understand what the hell is going on with this person. To make it make sense, this is like somebody saying, I don't even know what I want with Virgo, to be honest, Mika. Like, I can holler at Virgo a little bit, see what's up, see if they bat it. And then, you know, at the same time, maybe consider someone else. But I don't know for real. Like what? Why are you talking to my Virgo friends? Let me ask again. Why are they here? Because you're not giving me no attention, Virgo. You're not stroking my ego. You're not making me feel important. So I got to see where we at. You see why I'm irritated? I got tired. This person is very immature. This is somebody who is very stubborn, very stuck in their ways. You can't tell them nothing. They're always right. They want to hear you say, you right, you right, you right. That's what they want to hear. And Virgo ain't got time for none of that, okay? So yeah, you're seeing that you got to get control of the situation. This person keeps you confused just like me. And it looks like you don't want a reconciliation and you mean business. Queen of Swords, that's what I'm talking about. You may even tell this person, listen, don't come over here. Get off my line. Why are you talking to me? What do you want? Why are you just now reaching out to me after this time? Why are you disturbing my peace? So for you, Virgo, it's about gaining your power back. I think you've relinquished a tad bit of control, because let's not lie, Virgo. Sometimes you could be a bit of a control freak. And they don't like that. So that's the issue. That you never really felt like yourself, but yet you also felt like you were always arguing, fighting, because this person wasn't leveling up. They were trying to get you to excuse their childish behavior and ways and indecision. I don't know. I need more time. How much time did you give this person? Because according to you, you feel abandoned and neglected. So there has been some time that this person hasn't contacted you because of their ego. And to be honest, they may not necessarily say much. When I tell you they're going to reach out to you, it's going to be like very subtle and very childish. Hey, what up? What you doing? How you been? What y'all say? WYD. Throat. Right here. Right here in the jugular. Boom! That's the vibe I'm in. I just want to go bloop, 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 bloop. Don't condone violence though. Is there anybody else? Anybody else talking to Virgos? Because Virgo, I'm tired of this fool. I'm so tired of this fool. I'm so tired of this fool. Strength and the Three of Cups in the reverse. All right, why the Three of Cups in the reverse? Knight of Cups. Okay, in the reverse. Virgo. Are you hearing me? Virgo, are you listening? Get off of your ass and go outside. Get cute or whatever, or handsome, and be seen. No one knows, Virgo, that you are single and ready to date because you going to work and taking your ass to the house. Stop equating going to work, going to conferences, going to business trips, going to the store as being seen. Absolutely not. Get off of your ass. Put on an outfit. Put a little curl in your hair, ladies. Fellas, get clean, step out, and be seen. And I don't want to hear y'all be like Miss Davis talking about, Miss Mika, I'll be tired after work. I don't give a damn. Get your ass out. It's Friday night. Get out. I'm just talking because I'm my ass here on a Friday night too with y'all. Listen. The struggle is real. It's so hard for you to get out of your comfort zone. For real. You want to be left alone. But I feel like you have this desire. You have this desire to want to date. It's almost like you want to really honestly, go out there and be seen and date. But you're just not making the effort. So this is from your sarcastic Aquarius. Don't be in your feelings because somebody already trying it in the comments. I'm not yelling at y'all. I'm being sarcastic, okay? Just go with it. It's a joke. It's a jokey joke. Have fun. You're single and ready to mingle. All right? But know what's coming because you're not being seen. You're just thinking about it. I'm going to be doing a series this weekend for single and ready. So if you need help navigating through how to properly date, how to properly attract, how to properly ask the right type of things on the first date, how to be seen, how to carry yourself, all the tips and tricks, I am a certified dating coach. I will gladly help you. But you got to be a member of the channel to get all that content, all the tea. All right. So join. I'm going to drop that content this weekend. Not all of the videos. We're going to do it in doses. I'm going to do a little bit of there and a little bit of there. All right. So this person could be a Pisces, a Sagittarius, a Leo, a Cancer, a Scorpio, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. All right. Could be anybody. Cross watchers also. Could be your story. All right. That's what I got. So yeah, I'm going to do my series Single and Ready. It's going to be exclusive for members of the channel only. So you have to be a member of the channel to get access to that content. But it's going to be great. And then we're going to have a webinar after the series ends where I'm going to invite members of the channel to come together to do a Google Q&A session with me after the series wraps up, so we can just kind of have a powwow, ask questions and stuff and all that good stuff. All right. So that's coming down the pipeline for the members of the channel. So if you need all that goodness from your favorite tarot reader / love and relationship coach, holla at your girl. All right. Here we go, Libras. And I think for a lot of you Virgos, I think a lot of you guys are still scared because you've been through so much. So only date if you're ready, of course, but that is part of the problem why you may be struggling with finding your person. All right, Libras, let's do this. Hey, how y'all feeling? Y'all doing all right? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you guys so much for coming once again. Big shout out to our amazing mods this evening that have been holding it down. Thank you so much to our amazing mod, Mama Lisa. Thank you, Mama Lisa. Thank you, Fame Frenzy, always answering questions and interacting into the chat. Big shout out to our Soul Tribe members here on the live as well. And if you are not currently subscribed to the channel, please do so. It's free. It's absolutely free. And also hit that notification bell. I go often, just about every single night. And so if you want to make sure that you catch me live, that is the best way for YouTube to notify you when I go live. All right. So there we go. Libra, Libra. Air Hope says, are you married or have a boyfriend? I want somebody to give me a voice that's in a relationship. Okay, well, that's fine. I've been in many relationships, I've been married, divorced, single by choice, not because I can't find someone. It's because I'm kind of busy with all the different things that I'm doing, as well as on a spiritual journey of trying to build my brand and my business. But I have a lot of relationship advice and a lot of dating advice based on experience, as well as things that I've studied through my certification. So to each their own, to each their own, to each their own. I know the game. I know how it goes. I know how to find someone if I really wanted to. You just got to have the time. Dating is a process. Like, you really have to treat it like another job. And if you don't have the time to date and to get to know people and invest in that, you're not going to find your person. So I just don't want to make time for that like that. You know? Am I dating now? Yes, I am. Off and on. Off and on. I am. Yep. I went on a date last weekend. Sure did. That was my last date. All right, let's do this, Libra. All right, Spirit, tell me a little bit about Libra. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. What is the energy surrounding Libra and the person that's going to be coming towards them next in love? We have the Eight of Wands in the reverse. We have the Knight of Swords in the reverse. We also have the King of Cups in the reverse. Underneath the deck, we have the King of Wands in the reverse and the Nine of Swords. So this feels like somebody, Libra, who is very emotionally unavailable. They kind of go in and out of this energy of like, should I go towards Libra or should I hold back? Should I pursue Libra or should I hold back? I think the issue is this is somebody that's very hot and cold in and out of your life. This could be somebody that knows that they have a tendency to not stick around long. And for a lot of you guys, this is someone that you're in no contact with, right? You haven't talked to this person in a while. And it's because I think you've reached your breaking point with someone who is emotionally unavailable. They lead with a lot of lust, a lot of passion, but you wouldn't know if this person loves you because of their actions. It doesn't really tell you love. It tells you lust. You're someone I feel like is more traditional. You like relationships. You like commitment. You want someone who is going to, stand by you and build with you and create a stable life of security and stability. However, this is someone who I believe knows that. However, they're not equipped to give you that at this time. They would prefer if you would be okay with that and just, continue to invest in them, build with them, do the things you've always been doing without any real label of marriage, commitment, or anything like that. Because you love so deeply, and because you do have a desire to build and create, they use this to their advantage. I feel like you're dealing with someone who can play very manipulative games with your heart and your emotions. They may even use a victim mentality. Oh, my life is going to crap, or I need help with this, or, I need help with that. They may pull that victim card to get you to be drawn nearer or closer. But your energy, Libra, is someone that's avoiding this person at all costs. That's a decision you've made, even though you have a lot of history with them, with the Six of Cups. And the history was always to try to build and sustain a stable relationship, like I mentioned before. But you can't be a part of someone who is operating out of this very impulsive, in and out, hot and cold energy. Many of you guys may say this is someone who's a player. They don't really want to stay around long. And you're kind of tired of that lustful connection. It stresses you out. And it makes you feel very, very confused. So many Libras may be at the breaking point of just tired of trying to figure this whole thing out. All right. What is this person's intentions moving forward with Libra? Eight of Pentacles in the reverse and the Page of Wands. Why the Eight of Pentacles in reverse? Okay. So the only reason why they would be messaging you is because they feel like they're going to be losing you. And you're a very valuable asset in their life. But I don't like the fact that this person has this very toxic energy going on with them, of playing a lot of head games and mind games and emotional manipulation. And, this feels like a very toxic person, very miserable person that typically finds happiness by taking and depleting and using other people's resources and energy for their own personal gain. And that's what they intend to do. I don't think this is someone that's reaching out for any kind of good reason. I think they're just kind of reaching the point of feeling very depleted, very hurt. They're taking a lot of the things you're doing to them very personally. And it feels like someone is almost setting out for some type of revenge in some type of way. So they may use you for whatever you're willing to give, but not still can invest in you. So feels like a user, a manipulator, a liar, deceiver, you name it. Y'all know who this is. Is there anybody else coming towards Libra? Five of Swords, Seven of Swords, and the Moon. Many of you Libras really struggle with trust. Even if you feel like you're ready to date, which a lot of you may not feel that way, because this energy tells me like you're thinking the worst. You're assuming the worst. You're considering that people coming to you have no good intentions for you at heart. And this is going to manifest into a lot of isolation and wanting to just be alone for the time being. And I can understand that. Many of you guys would probably say, I'm not saying this person's a narcissist, but they may have a lot of narcissistic personality disorder traits. And that is a very difficult cycle to break free from. So if this is your story, I get it. You need time to heal. You need time to build the trust back in all humanity. And I'm just not seeing a lot of you being able to be willing to date anybody seriously right now, even if you were to try. But that past person is definitely going to test you. It feels like a test from the universe. It's almost kind of preparing you for the right person, asking you, are you ready to really block this karmic cycle and allow yourself to break free to start anew? I think you are, but hold your ground. This person could be an earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. They could be an air sign such as yourself, Libra, an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. And we got fire as well. Aries, Leo, Sag. Yeah, this sucks, y'all. This person is very, they got a lot of issues. I don't know what their dealio is with you, their vendetta, but it's not good. So be careful with communicating with that person. I would recommend and continue to avoid them. Some of you guys will be getting messages or have been avoiding them, or will be avoiding them, and that's a good thing. Like a no contact thing I'm picking up. That's good. Hey Panda Man, how you doing? When Love Heals says, sending so much love and healing light to all Libras that resonate with this. I do too. Those cycles are very difficult to heal from. So be patient with yourself, Libra, if that's your story. But as always on this channel, these readings are general in nature. So only take the messages as they resonate with you. Next, we've got Scorpio. Scorpio, Scorpio. Where you at? Scorpio. If you're just now joining us, we've already done Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Libra, and now we are on Scorpio. After Scorpio, we'll have Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces. So please stay tuned. And don't forget to check out your sun, moon, rising, arena signs. Here we go, Scorpio. Let's do this. Let's do this. Scorpio, the mysterious ones. Robin says, your voice is so calming. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you. I do get a lot of compliments of my voice. For those that don't know, I got my undergrad degree in broadcasting. So I try to have a good quality voice when I go live, because I think that's important. That's also a part of, I think that kind of what sets me apart from other tarot readers is I really just take my time and really try to give you like a peaceful experience instead of the chaotic energy that I know some readers like to lean into. So it's just my style. So thank you. I'm glad that you enjoy that. Okay, here we go, Scorpio. I can be sarcastic though. That's the thing. I can't get away from the sarcasm and the facial expressions. Okay. Air Holt is here, the Scorpio. I'm a Scorpio rising, so let's do this. Let's do this, Scorpio. Sting, sting. Get them stingers out. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Scorpio. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Who is coming towards Scorpio in love and romance? Next. All right. So we have the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse, the Four of Wands, and the King of Cups in the reverse. Underneath the deck, we have the Page of Wands in the reverse and the Queen of Cups. Now listen, we got the King and the Queen of Cups, which is a divine couple, all right? But notice that we have the Queen of Cups in the upright and we have the King of Cups in the reverse. All right, so here we are. Scorpio, you desire marriage, commitment, something long-term, something real, genuine. But whoever this person that's going to be coming towards you doesn't feel the same. All right. This is someone that likes to come in for a fun time, not a long time. So right there, red flag. All right. Yeah. They are someone who intentionally close off their emotions. It's like they turn it off and they just say, hey, you know, let's just go with the flow. And that's what I'm getting. Let's just go with the flow. Can you tell me who this person is a little bit more so Scorpio knows who this is? We have the Five of Cups in the reverse and the Four of Swords. So this is someone from your past who's feeling a lot of guilt and regret for losing you. Disappointed, like they've been thinking about the disappointment of the connection between you two. Yeah, I think you've put your foot down, Scorpio. Queen of Swords, male or female. You have a very strong boundary and expectation. You told this person, I'm sure, like you're either going to commit to me or you can get lost. I feel like that was the last conversation you may have had with this person because you noticed a behavior pattern that they weren't fully investing or committing. So why would this person want to reach out to Scorpio now, knowing they're not really trying to build anything? They know Scorpio has told them about this. You know, I think it's because this person wants to drop their guard and they want you to drop your guard. It's almost like they want you to sweep everything under the rug and give them a fresh start. They're trying their best to change their toxic ways that they had in the past. They want to kind of have you see them in a different light. But the truth is, because you're not communicating with them, because you're not communicating with them, it's kind of turning them off and making them begin to feel like Scorpio's never going to come around. So I got to do something. When there was no contact between you two, I feel like there was a time when you and this person were not communicating. They've been thinking about you. They've been fantasizing about you guys coming back together. But they've also been reflecting on their own behavior and actions and realizing that they were the problem. They realized that they were the issue. But maybe when you were together, they started blaming you or projecting all that toxicity onto you. So the best tactic or the best approach, hear me, that they're going to do when they reach out is they're going to play on your emotions. They feel like if I can play on Scorpio's emotions, because Scorpio, you love deeply. You know, you're someone, when you are really invested in someone as a fixed water sign, you give it your all. You know, you'll give your all for love. This person knows that. And they know that you have a deep love for them. Some of you guys could have lived together, been married to this person, or you guys were in a long-term committed relationship. This relationship, like I say, was soul contract. You both are showing up as the king and queen's love. You both love each other. It's not like this person doesn't care. It's that this person isn't equipped to give you a true healthy love because of their toxicity. So what they did is they denied their own true soulmate, which if you believe in the twin flame journey, that's what this feels like. It feels like they have come into contact with their divine counterpart, a love that they will probably never see again in this lifetime because they failed the spiritual test. And you may have been trying to tell them, hey, come on with it. Get it together. Well, look, it looks like they're starting to surrender. They're starting to break down. Because unlike these other hoes that this person may have dealt with in the past, or currently for some of you, they don't compare to you. They don't compare to you. And that's what's keeping them up at night. All right. So the tower must fall. The breakup must happen. Avoiding them at all costs is important. You're just letting this go. According to you, Scorpio, you feel like this person missed out on a great opportunity with you. If they would have got their crap together a lot sooner, this could have been a beautiful love story. And it's true. I see it right here. King and Queen of Cups. But it just didn't play out that way. All right. So what is this intentions? What is this person's intentions moving forward with Scorpio? When they reach out? Emperor. And the Two of Swords in reverse. They're going to be serious about you, but it's too late, y'all. It's too late. I think this is someone who is willing to drop other options for you. Remember, I said there's no one that compares to you. And that's what I'm saying. Like, they've had a chance to play the field. They have a chance to see other people. They've had a chance to kind of compare you to other things. But again, Scorpio, you're not the sign for the games. Like, they got to come correct the first time, or you're just like, absolutely not. But I feel like they've had plenty of time, right? Plenty. So what about new love? Will Scorpio encounter any new love? Because it looks like you're avoiding this person. Yes, you'll have options. Two of Wands. So when this person is going to be contacting you or reaching out to you, you could be already talking or exploring another option with the Two of Wands, Scorpio. Kind of going with the flow with it. It's like you're not setting the expectations or things too high, but I can see a lot of you Scorpios, you know, like casually dating or getting to know people. And here this fool come, right? Popping up out of the shadows. You're going to go with the best choice for you. You're going to lean into the connection that you feel like is the best fit for you. So that's why you're not really like saying, I gotta be with this person or I gotta be with that person. I think you're keeping your options open so you can be able to decide what's best for you. So no real, you're not like desperate. That's what I'm saying. You're not giving me a desperate vibe or I got to find somebody. You're just kind of like, huh, if somebody want to go on a date, great. Okay, well, let's go, you know. It's kind of like go with the flow kind of vibe. But what you may find out with these new people or these different options is it's going to kind of like play with your head because you didn't see this person coming back. They're going to pop up unexpectedly and it's going to put you in your head and you're going to be like, oh my gosh, what I'm going to do. Well, the advice is this: go with what you feel like is the best fit for you. I know sometimes I have clients that just need to repeat karmic cycles, and then I have others that are ready to move forward. So know thyself, know what you want, know what you're looking for, and go with the best option. As I say in the dating game, let the best person win. There you go, Scorpio. Your person could be obviously a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. And we also have a lot of air, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, with Aries predominantly in the fire sign energy coming through. All right. And Leo. All right, Sagittarius, you're next. Hope it resonates, Scorpio. Y'all so quiet in the chat. I don't know if it resonates or not, but that's the message. With Love Hill says, thank you for the heads up, Mika. Lots of beautiful souls out there. No settling. Absolutely. No settling. That's important. So many different people you can choose from out here, guys. Why settle for less than you deserve? That's my motto. All right, Saggy, let's do this. Any Sagittarius is here. Saggies, you're kind of quiet tonight. Saggy Waggy, where you at? Looks like Scorpio got options though. Woohoo! I hope that resonates for me. All right, let's do this. Zanero is here. We have Stephanie here. Mira. All right, Saggies are in the building. Let's go. 3J, Saggy Moon. All right. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Sagittarius. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Who is coming towards Sagittarius next in love and romance? We have the Eight of Pentacles, the Three of Pentacles, the Ace of Wands in the reverse, and underneath the deck we have the Nine of Swords as well as the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. This is someone who wants to really work diligently on building a connection with you. All right. And I think there is going to be a delay in this person extending a brand new love offer towards you, but they want to work. You know, this feels like somebody that is trying to be patient, but I think this is someone very eager. Like they're really excited. And very, again, I'm getting like turned on, like really just want to like jump your bones. Okay. So I think they're putting in the work to try to impress you, to show you that they can be, you know, a cooperative partner, build with you. But your energy is someone that wants to see the results, right? You want to see the results first. So I'm getting like you're getting to know this person, hearing them out, giving them a chance, but you got to see them put in the work. And that's what they feel. Yeah, you're not going to contribute so much in the beginning because you want to see what this person's going to do. At this time though, Saggy, I don't know if you're ready for a relationship. Your energy is kind of like, um, let's have a good time. Let's see, no high expectations. I'm getting more of like you're cool with platonic, hanging out, good time, but you don't want to go super deep. Like a serious relationship for you right now, Saggy, is not a vibe. You're kind of like, this person ready for it, all right? Yeah, they're coming in. They're coming in hot. Chariot. They're coming in hot. Can you tell me why Saggy is so closed off to a connection here? Because you experienced a significant betrayal in your last relationship. And it's the fear that this person's going to hurt you, which is why you're like, yeah, I need to see them put in the work. I want to make sure, Mika, this person's not going to hurt me too. So for once, which is unheard of Sagittarius, you're trying to have a little patience with yourself and with this connection. Strange, I know. What is this person's intentions with Sagittarius ultimately? We have the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse and the King of Cups in the reverse. Why the Ace of Pentacles in reverse? Okay, the World in reverse. All right. So this person's okay with not getting emotionally invested with you right now because they don't really feel like you are ready for that step. But I can definitely see this person doing this because they feel very confused about why you're being so closed off. So they're like, well, if Saggy's so closed off and not open to this, why would I want to give Saggy my heart? Why would I want to go deep and have serious feelings, serious emotions? So they are into you, but it's your responses, how you're showing up is going to make this person feel like, oh yeah, Sagittarius isn't really into me. And it's not consistent. I feel like this person has feelings for you. Like 1 minute they're like, I really love Sag. And then the next is like something you say or do. They're going to be like, oh, okay, I need to hold back. I really need to just relax because Saggy may hurt me. It's like they're kind of going in and out of really feeling this. But because they're trying to maintain the peace with you, they may not say a lot about it to avoid like an argument and push it, because they feel like if they bring it up and make it a big issue, you're going to push them away. I mean, they're going to push you away. So they just kind of keep all this to themselves. That they're feeling very insecure and very, less than. Anybody else coming towards Sagittarius in this month? We have the Moon and the Three of Swords in the reverse. No, I think this will be the only person. So be careful you don't push them away. But if this doesn't work out for a lot of you Saggies, I see you just continuing to heal. All right. You're kind of checking out on love for a lot of you and just kind of focusing on yourself. And I think that's what happens when this person comes in. You're already like self-focused, doing your thing. This person comes in unexpectedly, like ready. And you're like, whoa, I was not ready for that. That's what it is. It's one of those types of situations. They could be an earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. I got Leo, Pisces, Scorpio, Taurus, Aquarius. Aries, Leo, Sag. Anybody. Could be anybody. Yeah. A lot of you Saggies are like Mela, just very nervous and scared of being hurt. That's all it is. It's a fear of being hurt. So, just be careful that you don't get ahead of yourself and date or get into a relationship when you're not ready. Because I think ultimately if you move a little bit too fast, you can really hurt a lot of people that may want something a little bit different than what you're looking for. Thank you, Andy. Andy says, gorgeous or beautiful. Thank you. Capricorn, you're next. Any Capricorns here? Capricorn, Capricorn. Lisa, are you still here? All right, we got some Capricorns here. Okay. Hey, hey. How y'all doing? Capricorns. All right. We got Leanne, we got Nicole, we got Veronica. We have guess what? All right, Capricorns, let's get into it. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Capricorn. Sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. Who is coming towards Capricorn next in love and romance? We have the 5 of Wands in the reverse. The 9 of Swords in the reverse. Queen of Wands in the reverse. Underneath the deck, we have the King of Swords and the Knight of Wands. So this is someone that's made a decision to like come towards you impulsively, like randomly, like, woo, going towards Capricorn. Here we go. Yeah. But they're not feeling very confident. Because this is someone that knows that they have stressed you out totally. And I think this person is also wanting to make things right. You and them could have had some kind of fight, argument, disagreement of some sort. And in order to fix and repair this, here they come. Because they need you. They can't do this thing called life on their own. So it's almost like they need you. Need you for money, a place to stay, practical reasons, or just your support. They need you for something, like you were doing something to help them out in some type of way. It just is a practical, you're a practical choice for their life. But they're not so confident you feel the same way. Like I say, they know they stressed you out. And all they can think about is how they can get you back. At least they're trying. Now, you Capricorn, on the contrary, I feel like it's hard to say no to this person. But you know deep down that they've disappointed you countless times. And you know going back to this person will cause you more pain. You have history with them. This feels like someone you're familiar with. And whatever kind of advances, apology, or things that they would say, you're intentionally like psyching yourself out and telling yourself, no, 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 don't say nothing. No, 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 don't respond. Because this person will kind of like do something to get your attention. Text, call, DM, something. And you're going to be like, no, 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 don't engage in that. Don't do anything with that. So it's a test. It feels like one of those tests. But they're not confident. That's why they're showing up as a Page of Cups. It's a very immature, subtle message. Anybody else coming towards Capricorn? 5 of Pentacles and the Lovers in the reverse. And the 7 of Pentacles in the reverse. You know, I think there is a lot of you that feel that love is hard. Finding your match is hard. Relationships for you look like things that don't grow past a certain phase. And I think it's making you feel very disappointed in love. So these opportunities that are approaching you are just not going to be your cup of tea. If you are dating, if you are out here, you have high expectations, high standards. You know who you are. You know what you want. You're not going to settle. And these people are just not good enough. And I respect that. I think no one should settle, especially if it's going to lead you to losing more than what you would gain. Because sometimes dating the wrong person can leave you mentally broke, spiritually broke. Your health can be impacted, your finances, your sense of security and stability. All these things can be impacted with the wrong partner. And I think that was the lesson you learned with this past person, because it looks like they're coming back because they need your help. And here you go. If you go back to them, depleting your resources and energy. And I don't think you want to do that. This person could be a fire sign: Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. They could be a Gemini, an Aquarius, a Libra, a Pisces, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Could be anybody else. A lot of different energy here. Not so much water though. That's the thing. It's not a lot of water here. A lot of fire though. A lot of air and earth. Yep. All right. Be careful with that. I think you continue, like if you are dating, continue to honor yourself. Continue to evaluate people appropriately and don't settle, because I think you are a valuable option. You have a lot to offer, at least the Capricorns I'm channeling for this reading. So you don't want people to take you for granted or use you or deplete you in any kind of way, because that seems to have been some of the situations you got involved in the past, right? So date your level, right? Date your level, date your match. Not dating down, but dating at your level or higher would be key. All right. We have Aquarius next. You're very welcome, Capricorns. Thank you. And thank you, Cassandra, for your support. I saw your message earlier. She's like, I'm watching the so-and-so read. I think it was Saggy read for support. I appreciate it. All right, it's time, Aqua Gang. Aquarius, where are you at? Let's do this. Let's do this thing. We love heals. Thank you so much for the heart, boo. Thank you, thank you. Yay. I get excited when we get to Aquarius, and I get excited when we get to Pisces. It's like, we're already reaching the end. These readings are long for me, guys. So it takes a lot of energy, and that's something that a lot of people don't realize. When you're a tarot reader, not only are you draining yourself because you're talking for hours nonstop doing these readings, you're also tapping and channeling into energies and interpreting cards and interacting with chats. Then you got this light beaming on you. Then you got to make sure you ain't got a booger on your nose. It's like a lot of things going on, you know. Sometimes I'm fixing my hair because I'm like, make sure I don't got like a little strand sticking up. You know, it's a lot going on. And in Aquarius, you know, my mind is going 1,000 miles per hour. I'm like, okay, is my hair straight? Is this? Am I thinking right? Am I overthinking it? So I'm leaning more into my intuition and just going with the flow. But it is what it is. And really, I be scared about a booger in my nose because, y'all, it's pollen like crazy out here in the South. And literally, I don't know if you guys heard me in the reading going, because it's like sinuses are draining and stuff. But I just be praying I don't got a big old booger. Because that has happened. Like, I'll be blowing my nose or I'll be like sniffling and be a little booger sitting right here. And y'all let me look crazy with a booger right here on my nose. They tell me nothing. I'm up here reading, trying to be cute and all for the camera, and I got a big old booger right here. You know that friend that don't be telling you nothing, you looking crazy, and they not gonna tell you nothing. And you like, girl, why do you tell me? I remember one time I was out, this is back in college, I was at a club. And for girlies that go to the club, y'all know how it goes. When you go to the bathroom, you need to check your heels and make sure you don't have a piece of tissue on your heel. So I will never forget freshman year, I was at the club having a good time, dancing, having some drinks, woo, all that good stuff. And I'm like, okay, I gotta go pee. So I go into the bathroom, I pee. And it's one of them old nasty clubs. They got tissue all on the floor. And, you know, I'm getting up, going to wash my hands. Yes, Virgo, I did wash my hands. I washed my hands with soap, lathered it up, got it real good, dried my hands, and came back to the dance floor, popping it, dropping it like it's hot. And what my friend didn't tell me, I'm out there. It had to have been like an hour has passed. And you know, I was like a little lit. I was a little tipsy. So I'm over there dancing, getting my life, dropping it low. And I got a whole piece of tissue. A whole piece of tissue stuck to my shoe. Just sitting there. Whole piece of god dang toilet tissue stuck to my shoe. And nobody told me. It was about this long. Why nobody told me that? Now it's probably this long. Probably this long. To my heel. Y'all, I was in the middle of the dance floor getting it. You know, I'm walking in the tissue. The tissue following me. The tissue following me. True story. I'm not making this up. Tissue following me, y'all. So when I'm dropping it low, the tissue just dropping it low too. I'm walking through the club. The tissue walking through the club. Like, what is the... So, to my friends back in the day, I'm so bad at y'all. Y'all didn't tell me y'all had me looking crazy. Crazy. And I know them dudes in the club was like, oh, she lit. She lit. I wasn't. I really wasn't that lit. I just didn't realize. It was horrible. So if I'm ever on live and y'all see a booger or y'all see my hair sticking up, looking like alfalfa like this, like, Mika, your hair. Because, you know, sometimes I be so into it. I be so into it and my hair looking a little wild. And I look up and I be like, nobody told me my hair sticking up. You know I'm single. Y'all ladies, y'all could catch me my husband and I'm looking like I'm smoking crack or something. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to give me a husband. Y'all having me looking like I'm a crackhead on camera. Like, what's going on? Ma'ams. But seriously, it happened. And I was just like, wow, homie. Wow, homie. You didn't let me know. It was like a group of us. Like, you know, when you're in college and you just have a group of your friends and y'all go out together. Nobody told me. I was so mad at them. I said, don't talk to me. Don't talk to me. They're like, oh, my bad. We didn't even know. Y'all saw me out there dropping it low in the middle of the flow. And y'all not going to say nothing to me? Okay. All right. All right. So it was a complete Aquarius moment, because Aquarius is sometimes can be a little awkward, you know, a little quirky, a little weird, and it was giving Aqua vibes. So yeah, that was great. Speaking of Aqua, put some clothes on, Aquarius. All right, here we go, Aquarius. And it was funny to me, like looking back, it's funny because I swear I just knew I was cute. I was out there give my life, y'all. I was having a ball. Having a ball. Yes. Exactly, spiritually gold. A real friend would never. That's what I told him. I said, you ain't no my friend. Y'all not my friends. And you know, Aquarius is when we love hard. So if it was my friend, I'd be like, girl, ain't no way. Get. So real true life, anytime I go anywhere, like a public restroom, before I leave the restroom, it's like PTSD. Every time I'm checking my shoes to make sure I don't have a piece of toilet paper following me wherever I go. True life. Every time. I don't care if I'm at the mall. I don't care if I'm at somebody's house. I don't care if I'm at somebody's club, which I don't go to the club much anymore. But wherever I'm, restaurants, especially if I'm on a date, girl, if I'm on a date, we doing a up and down 365 check. Make sure I really ain't got no boogers in my nose. Make sure I ain't got no makeup on my teeth. Make sure my hair is right. Make sure I don't look like a crackhead. Take a breath. All right, going back out there. Push the girls up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Make sure I am right, honey. And then open the door and we're off. And we're off. I was cute. It was fun. I was having a ball. It was fun. Like in real life, this is who I am. I'm really chill and fun. All right. So let's go ahead and continue the reading. We're going to do Aquarius now. Y'all can probably tell I'm the fun one of the group. I'm the one like, come on, guys. I was the one like, get your ass on the floor. And pulling people up that's sitting down. Come on, dance with me. Like dudes that I think will be cute, I'll go and flirt with them and dance up on them. And they'd be like, woo, woo, woo. They couldn't handle it. I'm like, I know. Yes. Disco. Life of the party. Now, the most I may do like in a bar or the lounge, Aquarius, is, you know, I may get up. It'd be that one song. And then the rest of the time I'm in the chair. I'm here with it. Hey. And you know, Aquarius is a human jukebox. So I know every song. If I can fall 1,000 miles, or whatever that song is. And then go DJ, it's my DJ. Go DJ, it's my DJ. You know, I may be mixing up like 2 or 3 different songs, but y'all get what I'm saying. And I'll be right here with it. Now, back when I was in my 20s, I'll be in the middle of the dance floor. And let me go to a Coyote Ugly bar. I'm on top of the bar. Yep, sure did. You only live once. Go for it. And they're like, girl, you crazy. I'm like, what? It's fun. I think every Aquarius was wild in their 20s. We were that girl, or we were that guy. Like, everybody knew you hang with Mika, you gonna have a good time. Bitch, let's go. You know what I'm saying? Yes. Let's go. Now I'm 40 and I'm like, bitch, I'm ready to take a nap. Let me take a nap first. And then I may go out. But I got to be back by midnight. All right, here we go, Aquarius. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Aquarius. Aquarius, sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. Who is coming towards Aquarius next in love? We have the 9 of Cups in the reverse. The Page of Pentacles. The 4 of Swords in the reverse. Underneath the deck, we have the 4 of Pentacles and the 5 of Wands. This is somebody from your past, Aquarius, that we are tired of hearing about once again. As always, they're obsessed. They want you. They need you. They can't let you go. I roll. Yes, yes, yes. All right. So just stay with me because I got to go through the message for those Aquariuses that just want to be nosy because you know we don't care. All right. So here it is. This person is holding a grudge against you. They're kind of pissed off at you at this point. But at the same time, it's like they're not happy without you. So they can't stand your ass because of how you acting. You acting brand new, according to them. Brand new. But they can't go on without you. And it's kind of stressing this person out, you know, because it's like a love-hate relationship. This person feels very codependent. That's really what it feels like to me. This feels like somebody that can't find emotional stability and happiness on their own. So when you pull your energy back, when you pull your love back to hold this fool accountable, they piss. Not Aquarius's problem. I mean, I don't know what to tell them. They're all over the place. You see it. They're traumatized. They're not happy. They're depressed because they're codependent. Can't make this stuff up. They're all over the place. That's why they're unhappy. When I clarify the 9 of Cups in reverse, that's what I got. And you saw how the cards just flew out violently. This person's like, God, Aquarius. Freaking Aquarius. So tired of Aquarius. Aquarius. Can't believe Aquarius is going to do me like this. I can't believe Aquarius is going to do me like this, bruh. I can't believe Aquarius is going to do Okay. And Aquarius doesn't care. You know, I think Aquarius, at the end of the day, you kind of think it's funny. I do. I think it's hilarious. Because they need to be humbled. This fool needs to sit their ass down. They had their chance to get it right and get it tight, and they fumbled their blessing. Come on, I said it. They fumbled their blessing. They fumbled their blessing. I'm being sarcastic, y'all. Go with it, Aquarius. You know how we do. So, according to them, it's the psychological warfare. It's the sadness, the emptiness, the loneliness, the desire to need to have your energy. And when they don't get that, it turns into problematic for them with you. But this is the part of the story where I'm like, okay, why did Aquarius pull his or her energy back from you, ma'am, sir, bruh, or sis? Why did Aquarius pull it back? Let me tell you why you pulled it back. Because according to you, this person is an attention whore. They don't listen. They're moving on their own agenda. And you've been moved on with your life. In fact, a lot of you guys are already talking to someone new with the Page of Pentacles. A lot of Aquariuses are already moved on with your life with the Page of Pentacles and the Six of Wands and the Four of Wands. You have no problem finding someone else. Oops. Whoopsie. It looks like Aquarius has no problem finding attention from other people that actually want to be in a relationship with Aquarius. So Aquarius got options. That's what I heard. And, you know, you're working on avoiding any kind of disaster by avoiding this person and moving on with your life. Like, this is a disaster waiting to happen. You know, this person is not at your level. They're never going to be at your level. They can never really be the match you need them to be. And you're not going to force it to fit. Like, you're past that. You've been past that, really. I think you're at a phase in your life where you're just like wanting to even forget that whole situation happened. So yeah, you're diligently working on dating and getting to know other people. That's what I see your energy doing. I don't think there's anything about this person other than you want to punch him in the throat. You're at a point where it's like, please get away from me. Why are you, why the heck, why? You know what I'm saying? I'm not condoning violence, but you're really tired of this fool. Like, Aquarius is being mentally, physically, emotionally checked out. Like, you don't care. Crosswatcher, Aquarius doesn't care. Aquarius doesn't care. Aquarius is actually literally talking to someone, working. Some of y'all in another relationship. You're working on a relationship, or you're in a relationship with the Page of Pentacles and the Eight of Pentacles. So yeah, like, this is what the issue you have with this person too is. It's all about them. You felt like everything was good with them, with you, if you were constantly giving them what they needed. If you were constantly showing up for them, if you were constantly investing in them and their needs and their wants and their, their desires. But when it came to you, it was a problem. That's what this is saying. That's why y'all was fighting. Because when it came to you, it was a problem. So what did Aquarius say? All right. Well, time for me to get my purse. And now me walking out the door, that's going to be your problem. Blocking and deleting in 2026. Yep. And now they are like, they're going crazy, y'all. I'm not even making this up. And tell me about the new energy for Aquarius, because I'm tired of talking about this person at this point. Also, the roles could be reversed, and Aquarius could have did this to you. So, you know, put yourself in the story where it fits. What's going on with this new person? 9 of Wands in the reverse and 10 of Wands in the reverse. Why the 10 of Wands in reverse? Okay. Okay. So this is someone that is trying their best to be open to this. And it's not you, Aquarius. That's what I'm not getting. I'm getting this person is really into you. King of Wands. Like, they think you're sexy. They think you're hot. You're so hot. I'm getting Paris Hilton. She's an Aquarius. You're so hot. You're hot. Quirky moment. All right. So this new person is really into you and they want to come towards you and get you. All right. They want to come to you and get you. However, comma, they got to get out of this phase in their life. I don't know what this phase is. It's kind of hard for me to like understand what it is. Maybe, you know, they have some kind of backstory or something they went through in their past that has taken a toll on them on a very like emotional slash spiritual level when it comes to love. So this could be somebody that has, you know, feel very disappointed by something that's happened in their past relationship. And so it's like they're trying their best to get out of their own comfort zone, but it's also very hard. But they can't deny how they feel about you. They're very passionate about you. Uh-huh. And they feel good around you. This is also somebody who is a very like a goal-oriented person. This person could be a manager, a boss, somebody that is very determined. They go for what they want kind of deal. They could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag, or a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Like when they see what they want, they go for it. And you're what they want, Aquarius. Yeah. They want to go for you because you're independent. You're strong, you're secure, you're 9 of Pentacles. You're independent. Like, you don't come across as somebody very desperate. You don't come across as somebody that's very needy. I don't know if this person has dealt with people that would like take advantage of them, use them, or whatever. I don't know what their issue is. But they look at you as someone that is whole and solid on your own, and that's a turn on. They're like, ooh, okay, Aquarius. All right, Aquarius. All right, Aquarius. See, temperance. And it looks like you're feeling good too. Aquarius, like your energy is single but not pressed. Single but not desperate. Like I'm saying, like that's a turn on. Like you're a strong, independent man or woman. You kind of like don't need to depend on this person. And that's a turn on. I don't know what that's about, but y'all put it where it fits. If you want more information, book a personal, all right? This person could be, like I said, a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag, or a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Also, for your past person, they could be an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, or have that predominantly in their chart as well. All right. So you're new, you're old, or you can have those predominantly in your chart. All right. All right. Be careful with this one, Aquarius. This past person, they coming in because they need you. I need you. I'm going crazy. I know that's right. Latoya says, you will not get another Aquarius. I got all my own ish. Still getting it. I know that's right. Yes, hunty. Yes. Aqua gang, baby. Aqua gang. And listen, you don't know me. You right. This person makes my blood boil too, because I'm tired of reading about this fool. It's like, go get a life. Go on somewhere else. Go be somebody else's headache. Go be somebody else's headache. Thank y'all so much for coming. We're about to approach our last sign of the evening. As we approach the last sign, I just want to remind everybody that I do offer personal readings at my website, MikaDivineSpiritualGuidance.com. If you would like for me to read your unique situation, you do need to book a personal reading at my website. The link to book a personal reading is right there down in the description box below. I also posted in the live chat for those that need to get access to it, but no live chat questions at this time. Thank you for your patience and understanding, but I would absolutely love to connect with you in a personal reading. And there's so many different readings available on my website, you know, so you just go with whatever's in your budget. It's very much worth the money. I am not one of those tarot readers out here to just answer just your question. I go deep. So what you see is I clarify, go deep, detail, just to make sure I give you a full comprehensive reading that can really have you walking away with confidence, knowing what you got really going on. So there it is. It's Lolo, the stud. Thank you, boo, for the, thank you so much for the little clovers. Thank you. Feeling lucky. Woo. Feeling lucky. Cassandra says, Mika's right. She does. She does go hard in those readings. You had 2 live sessions with me, and she has. She's not lying. She's had 2 live video calls, and that is one of the more supreme, more the VIP sessions, because you get a 1-hour session with me on a video call like this. We video chat, and you ask as many questions as you would like in our 1-hour session. And the beautiful thing about our 1-hour session is that I don't talk. I listen to whatever you ask and I provide answers. So don't think I'll ramble on in those sessions. I'll just answer it and give you all the guidance and support you need. So check it out, guys. MikaDivineSpiritualGuidance.com is the website. Also, for those that are interested in this beautiful golden tarot deck, before I go, I want to remind everybody, this is my own personal tarot deck that I sell on my website. And for those that purchase one with me, you'll get an autograph from your favorite tarot reader. You'll also get a unique message that's personable to you. I'll bless the deck, and you will receive a cheat sheet on how to interpret all of the tarot cards. All right. So a lot of great values, a lot of great things there on the website. You just got to go and check it out just to kind of see what's there. All right. Here we go, Pisces. Last but not least. Pisces. And thank you to Cassandra again. She's so sweet. She has also donated to the channel. So if anybody wants to donate cards to feature on the channel, I do that as well. On my website, there is a link where it's like called donations. If you want to go to my Amazon wish list and purchase a deck, it'll ship directly to me, and it'll be featured on the channel. I've had quite a bit of subscribers send me cards and things from our wish list, and they definitely get a special shout out as well. So thank you to those who do whatever they can to support what I do. As you guys know, this is coming from a place of just wanting to serve and help people. So YouTube doesn't pay me a lot to do these videos, hardly at all. So that's why I say, you know, if you just simply can't afford a reading, just like the video, subscribe. That helps me out. Every little bit helps. So thank you guys in advance for all the love and support. And thank you to all of our members as well, who also are big contributors to the channel. Like I say, be looking out. Soul Tribe will have a series on Single and Ready. A series of videos to help you get ready to date seriously and find the right match. So I'm looking forward to that, and I hope you guys will enjoy it. Here we go. Last but not least, we got Pisces. When Love Heals says, Mika really is the best and the real deal. Thank you, boo. I appreciate it. I am, though. Like, I really am the real deal, y'all. I'm not a scammer or people on here just playing with cards. Like, I really am spiritually enlightened and know what I'm doing. You know, some people get on here and I don't hate on them. They just play around. They don't know what they're doing, but I know what I'm doing. So just so you know. All right. Here we go, Pisces. Let's do this. Thank you, boo. I love y'all. Thank you so much. When Love Heals. Thank you so much for subscribing, Star Kid. Thank you. Mwah. Much love. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Pisces. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Who is coming towards Pisces next? In love and romance. We have the Four of Wands in the reverse. The Nine of Wands. And the Five of Wands. Underneath the deck, we have the Lovers in the reverse and the Magician in the reverse. So this is someone who's brought you through hell and back. And when you thought you can say, don't they gotta, like, aren't they tired of just like causing all this chaos and this disruption to my peace? The answer is no. Here they come. This is someone that feels like they have the magic touch. They have the magic touch of being able to convince you to give them another chance. I think there's something significant in this person knowing that you and them have a very strong soul contract. But they deny it because of their games. This person plays so many games. And it's because this person is damaged. There's somebody who is scared of commitment. Has a lot of trauma and anger and resentment when they're triggered. So I feel like this is someone who's easily triggered. And so it manifests in a lot of manipulation, a lot of lies, a lot of things just to kind of get a leg up and be able to have things go better in their favor. But they do this by manipulating, scheming, and playing games. This person could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag, or could have that predominantly in their chart. I'm also getting air sign energy, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. But what I will say is this. Even though this is someone who has caused a very rocky, unstable foundation to the connection, meaning it started bad. Like the red flags were waving high in the beginning. They never really showed you any kind of initiative to fix and repair the things that they did. They don't take no accountability. They don't make no effort. They just do everything wrong, treat you badly. Like, I wouldn't put this past this person if they're a narcissist or have those tendencies. All right. And to make matters worse, I think this is someone who likes to get a reaction out of you because that tells them that you still care. That tells them that you have feelings. You've reached your breaking point, though. I think it's taking a mental, spiritual, emotional toll on your energy. Like, you don't have no fight in you left. Like, I think you fought long and hard enough. I think what kept you in it was the idea of this person possibly changing, because that's what they would say, right, Pisces? They would say, oh, I'm going to change. I'm going to do better. You know, all the BS that toxic people do. They say all the things, but then they show you something else. And every time they would come back, they would break you down even further. So the trust every single time has been broken. The bond that you wanted to manifest is diminished over time. Like, I'm getting, it was starting off here with hopes and dreams and fantasies and ideas of, and then the more and more they would break you down, the more and more you began to lose the trust. So now this person's a total turnoff. Just the idea of this person, it makes you sick to your stomach. And I'm getting stomach, so some of you guys may have like digestional issues or anxiety or stress. Like, this person like has really affected you with anxiety, stress. You may get nauseous, or like just the thought of like being around this person just really makes you stressed or something. Maybe they haven't put you through it though, for real. What is this person's intentions by reaching out? Like, what do they want to do here? 9 of Cups in the reverse and the Knight of Wands in reverse. So because they're not feeling whole, happy, and complete, and they're feeling miserable, they want to come towards you to make them feel whole, happy, and complete. So it's shortly lived, right? So it's almost like they need you to fill up their cup. They're miserable, so you need to make me feel better so I'm not miserable anymore, and then off they go. Yeah. They don't want to say goodbye. They want to stop you in your tracks from totally eliminating them from their life. Like, they're saying, no, before you like totally kick me to the curb, Pisces, absolutely not. Like, give me a chance. Don't give up on me. Don't give up on us. But the truth of the matter is they're coming back is because they're miserable. Like I said, this is someone that has a lot of pain, a lot of trauma, a lot of issues, and they seek external sources and energies to make them feel better. And you were the victim of this. This is why you feel so depleted. And that's why it's so important on a spiritual talk, you be careful with the company that you keep. Be careful, because I think there's so much in this message to remind Pisces that being away from this person, how different you feel versus when you were with this person, how you felt. And the stomach issues and all that stuff that you've been through, that I'm starting to feel it too. I'm feeling like nauseous, like morning sickness. So some of you guys, I'm getting this person would trigger you to make you feel nauseous, or, you know, irritable bowel syndrome. But that's stress. It's not because you have an illness or something you ate. I'm getting is the stress, and I'm starting to feel it too. I'm getting a wave of like stress, and I'm feeling kind of nauseous. And I'm also getting the shoulders, like my shoulders are getting tense. Like, so I get like some of you guys, when you get around this person, you get like real tense or stressed. You know what I'm saying? Healer Pisces says, oh my gosh, yes. Yep. Odd says, you are absolutely right. And Healer Pisces says, that's his words. Yeah. So is there anybody new coming towards Pisces? Anybody new? Four of Cups in the reverse, and the High Priestess in reverse, and the Six of Swords. You know, I think you're secretly on a mission at this time, Pisces. And you're secretly on a mission of trying to find your happiness and peace. I think there has been a huge transformation that has occurred in your life because of this connection. And you're still on the journey. So when it comes to dating, meeting people new, being open to love, I think you're kind of at a standstill with this for just a second. And you're kind of putting it off because you really need that time to just like woo-saw, like take a breath. Just take a breath. You know, it's like, I just need a moment. I just need a moment. I think you're also learning how to navigate of getting this person clearly out of your head, because the way that they came across was one thing, and you're learning to reprogram your mind to understand that this person, what they told you was a lie, and begin to see it for what it is, that this is who they are: toxic, possible narcissist, possible storyteller, illusionist. You know, this is not the same person you thought you fell in love with. So I think you will go in and out of dating, but still feeling like when you put your foot out the door and begin to date other people, I feel like you're going to kind of feel triggered and be like, no, yeah, not ready, you know? I think on an emotional level, Pisces, you're at a space in your life where you just want to really just be at peace, you know? And you just feel like dating will add more of a burden than a help in your life at this time. And so it's fair for you to honor yourself. And that's kind of what you're doing. And I agree, Pisces, that's very wise of you, because a lot of people don't recognize when they need to take a moment, take a season and just be alone, you know? And I think you're doing this secretly. You're not really talking about it or making an announcement to this person or a lot of people, but it's like it's necessary. Yeah, it's so necessary. Healer Pisces says, I have definitely learned my lesson and won't let another person take me through that again. I know that's right. Gavin says, this is totally resonating. Awesome, awesome. Yep. Don says, wow, sounds like my situation is Libra. Yeah. Thank you guys so much for sharing. Any advice for Pisces? I feel like you guys need some advice. I've been through a lot with this cycle. Woo. Yeah, it's time to end this cycle. Let it go. The spiritual lesson has been learned, and the cycle needs to be closed to set yourself free. I'm going to stop the reading right there. Thank you so much, Pisces. Thank you all for coming to the live tonight. I really hope that everybody enjoys this reading. It was one of those oldies but goodies. I haven't done Who's Coming Towards You in a little while, so let me know your thoughts. And if you're new here, welcome. Don't forget to subscribe. Also like the video, and I'll see you guys on the next reading. God bless everyone. Good night. Namaste. Take care. Bye.